Hi everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Jackie and I'm known as the Adventuring Stitcher. I made a tongue twister for me when I made up that name of the channel. Just kind of starting into this four-way, this adventure into quilt box, quilt box subscriptions. And I'm only planning on having 3. One, of course, will be the Sew Sampler. And I'll talk about that in a minute, but I'm picking out 2 others. I subscribed to the Bella Rose Quilt Society based on some reviews. I saw that one. So I'm going to be giving that one a try. And if I like it and decide to keep it as my second one, then I'll pick out my 3rd one. Previous video or another video that talks about what my upcoming in the near future quilts are that I'm going to be working on. I have projects that I'll be adding in a new block of the month about every other month. So I'm going to be quite busy in the middle of my day. I do my quilting and my other than my English paper piecing, I do my quilting kind of in the middle of the day. All my handwork is done earlier in the day or later in the day. I have a lot that I do in a day, believe it or not. And I have found as I've retired, it's necessary to maintain my brain. And so I keep busy. I actually have a book and everything is scheduled in it. So what I'm here to talk to you about right now is that I have my March Sew Sampler box. This is my 2nd month subscribing to Sew Sampler. And I'm very, very satisfied with it. Now, they just did have a price increase of about $5 a month. So I think that takes it up to $34.90 something a month, plus shipping and then taxes in whatever area of the country that you're in, whatever they require for that. I would like to see Sew Sampler switch this over, either keep it the same and offer a 2nd subscription, or which actually I would like, because I like this little box. But I would like to see them offer a bigger box. And it would be like an every other month. So it'd be like double the price of this one because you're only doing it every other month. But you could have bigger projects in there. I would like that because I like getting all the little goodies in there. I like the ones that have a little piece of candy in there for you. Just different things, but the main focus should always be projects, right? So let's get into this box. And last time was my first box. I was very highly pleased with it. I thought that for the money, if you look at how much fabric is by the yard, everything like that, and sometimes it's a lot more efficient and economical to get pre-cuts if you can. Sometimes kits save you money, other times they cost more. So that's a situation you have to evaluate. In boxes, I think, are probably going to be the same way. There is a theme usually to most boxes, and the Sew Sampler is no different. And so the March one is Sew Sampler Sweet Springtime. And I think that this is going to be their first month of their new block of the month. We're going to see. If it isn't this month, it'll be next month. Now, there's always a free quilt in here that you can go download the pattern for. And I have to block off some of these barcodes because they're, let me see here. I'll block off half the page at a time with my hands, I guess. You know what? I don't mind folding it. Let's just fold it over. Okay, so this is the free quilt that they have. I hope you can see that. I hope you were able to see that because I can't see. But you always get a free pattern that you can download the PDF version for. And I really like that one. It says it takes 2 Jolly bars. And you're going to need to get your own background fabric. And of course, you know, just like just about all kits, everything, you're also going to have to get your own backing. And, you know, you're also still need to get your backing and your binding and your batting. So all of those need to get done. But that is, have you looked at the price of patterns lately? I mean, there are a lot of free patterns out there. Some of them are actually, it depends on the designer who put the patterns out. But I would say if you went to Fat Quarter Shop and looked in their free pattern section, I think this one would not be there. It just says it's another quilt idea for you. Jolly Bar Jazz Shortcut Quilt. So it might be one of the quilts that is specific and only in the Fat Quarter Shop. I don't really know. Now they also are talking about here, they're having Jolly Bar Day coming up. So that might be one of the reasons that this box focuses on the Jolly Bar. It says, join us for Jolly Bar Day. We're celebrating our favorite pre-cut, the Jolly Bar. On Jolly Bar Day, join us on Saturday, May the 9th, for an extra special live stream where Kimberly Jolly will demonstrate a brand new free Jolly Bar pattern. So if you want to get the free pattern, be sure and be there on May the 9th. Now, it does not give the time here, but it's going to be on the Fat Quarter Shop's YouTube channel. Okay? The Fat Quarter Shop YouTube channel. They're going to give a demonstration to the free Jolly Bar pattern. They're going to show you some other examples of what all you can do with these Jolly Bar packs. And they're very economical to use. For me, my take on it is if you can save some money, as expensive as fabric is getting right now, I'd go for it. And there are some beautiful designers that they have been including their designs on the fabric. And it's usually a good brand name of fabric. So now it says there's also a coupon in here. From my understanding, you just about always get a coupon. That, of course, you can't use it on sale items or club orders, things like that. There's a coupon, and clubs, I mean to join a club. You can't use the coupon to join a club. I could not take the coupon and use it to get the percentage of the coupon off of the price of this box. It has to be for regularly priced merchandise, in other words. And get 50, and this is a coupon though that can really help you. You get 15% off of the Jolly Bars. And you can scan, or it also gives you the promotion code if you don't want to scan. So while I have bought all I can bought, I don't think that's a bad deal. Now, so without further ado, let's get into the box and see what's in it. I'm going to take a drink of some of my iced tea. Hold on. I don't drink sugar in my iced tea, but I love lemon in it. I've been lately buying an instant iced tea that has lemon in it, and they're all sweetened. And I get the one with the calories-free sweetener. Now, if I'm drinking instant tea, I pretty much have to have it sweetened. It's instant tea, okay? But if you make a good fresh tea and just put a squeeze of fresh lemon in there, that is the best. And no sweetener needed. It's delicious. All right. Now, I had started to open this box. Suddenly realized, oh my gosh, I'm forgetting to videotape this. So I stopped. All I did was I got the plastic off of the Jolly Bar. And so here is this month's Jolly Bar. And I think that the fabric designer has a YouTube channel. She's a YouTube influencer. And then she's now designing for Moda Fabrics. I'm going to check into that and see if that's true. It says this line is called Pastel Prairie by Heather Briggs of My So Quilty Life. I've seen her on videos somewhere, I think. Pastel Prairie is filled with the gentle florals drifting across buttery yellows, blush pinks, minty greens, and sky blues, all mingling with cheerful ginghams and dainty stripes. With its light, fresh palette and charm, it feels like the first true days of spring, adding just the right hint of sweetness to the season. So that's all about the Jolly Bars. Now let's see. Last time we got a little, one of the little small, I think they're 3-inch Creative Grids rulers. And from what I understand, there had been another recent box before I started where it said that people got the 2-inch square rulers. So Creative Grids. So this time they got, they're 6 by, I don't know if that's, I think that's 2 1/4. I don't know, it might be 2 1/2. I'd have to, once again, we'll measure it. Well, let's see what it says here. So the value of this ruler is, it's a 2-inch by 6-inch. So Fat Quarter Shop's Creative Grids custom ruler is a handy little helper that makes precision feel effortless. Its compact size is ideal for trimming small blocks, lining up angles, and tackling detailed cuts on quilts with confidence. Clear, easy-to-read markings keep everything accurate and smooth, and the grippy backing helps you cut with ease. And these are famous for, they don't slide around near as easily on your fabric as you're cutting as some less top of the line fabric, because there's several companies that are making no slip rulers out, but Creative Grids was the original, and from everything I understand, this is the one that everybody still recommends. Now, 2-inch blue magnetic ruler handle by Purple Hobbies. Comes in this little box. And it's supposed to fit on this ruler. So you want to make sure you got it on the right side that didn't affect the grippy things. Now I wanted to show you that ruler is made by Creative Grids, but it is also got Fat Quarter Shop's logo on it too. So they made it. Now, apparently you take this, I'm not going to do it right now, and you can buy, apparently this company, I saw in another channel, makes little bitty ones and big ones of these for the bigger rulers. There's magnets here and sticky tape. So what you do is, as I'm understanding it, is you go to the, not the side of your ruler that has the grippies on it, but the other side, and I'm assuming place this in the center. That's what the little picture on the box shows. You would place this in the center of your ruler, and the sticky tape would stick those magnets to the ruler, and then the magnets are forever on the ruler. If you were to want to use this handle on other rulers, you're going to have to get more magnets. Because it comes off. And I guess you can get I think they're just little steel discs, but the actual magnet is inside of the ruler. Well, I'll find out when I actually really hook it. Okay, I see our free thing that came with the pattern that came with the Jolly Bar. So, okay, so it comes with a card that shows that says how to use the little handle with the magnets on it. Okay, now we got a quilt pattern here, and it's called Taffy. It says it has a $9.98 value. I actually really like that. It finishes at a size of 52.5 by 60.5 inches. You would need to get, in addition to, this is for the Pastel Prairie Jolly Bar. So you can use your free pattern, or you can make this big quilt. This one Jolly Bar, once you've bought your background fabric and a border fabric, that's all you need. This is made to go with this particular Jolly Bar, this pattern, taffy. And so, or you can turn this quilt into a total stash buster. Looks to me like it'd make a good one. I actually think I'm going to put this in my queue to do. I can't say I would get it done this year, but because I've really got a lot going, but I think I really like it. It's triangles, sort of. They're on an angle. Anyway, I kind of I like it. So that is the one that goes with the Jolly Bar. So it's a full-size quilt this time. It says the taffy quilt pattern by Fat Quarter Shop is as sprightly and inviting as it sounds. With its playful angles and flowing layout, this design lets soft pastels and happy prints shine, creating a quilt that feels light, bright, and full of movement. The repeating shapes gives it a sweet, almost candy-like rhythm, while the clean structure keeps everything feeling polished and timeless. It's truly a feel-good project that's fun to sew. Now, if you have gotten the Sew Sampler box and you're going to do this quilt and you want to get the finishing kit for it, there is also a thing, one of those boxes you scan, and it'll take you to the finishing kit on the website. Now, the next thing here is I have not been around for the entire flowering quilt. And I didn't want to go on the website and pay for each individual block. It's very cost conscious for the pattern to do it here as part of the quilt along. But when you go in there and they're selling each block pattern for $9.96. So the pattern itself would be, unless they're going to put out this same pattern, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a 12 block of the month program. And so, and they're giving a value of $9.96 for this month's block. Now, it is a big block, and they've all been big blocks. So here is the monthly quilt along block. And I really like the 2 months that I've got. I think I'm going to either make pillows out of them or project bags out of them. I'm going to go ahead and sew them up, and that's what I'm going to do with them, because I do really like them. So this is so it looks like the new quilt along will begin with April's box. not this one is March's box. So, but I really like the blocks. And they also give here's the thing for finishing. So it's recommended which blocks where you want to put your blocks at, so that it looks like the picture. Now, there is another pattern here that you can use this Jolly Bar for. It's a different quilt, and this is the free pattern that came with the Jolly Bar. And this is called the Lullaby Stars quilt. It ends up 60.5 inches by 60.5 inches. And this is designed for the Pastel Prairie collection. And you can see that it's using the same Jolly Bar pack. And of course, you're going to need, because Jolly Bars, I didn't count those really. They're 42 5 by 10 inch rectangles is what they are. Now, in order for you to do this quilt, I'm looking to see where it gives the fabric requirements. Okay, you need 1 Jolly Bar or 32 5 by 10 inch print rectangles. Yeah, there's 42 in the Jolly Bar, so you're going to be using 32 of them to cut the pieces out for this quilt. And you could do this totally scrappy, and I think I have some fabrics that would look good for that. And I like on my some of my scrappy quilts to piece my backs together. Like I ordered not that long ago one of the mystery boxes that have, I guess they're considered scraps of the 108-inch backing fabric, and I'm probably going to order some more of that. I was so satisfied with it. There was only one fabric, and it was kind of creepy looking to me. I didn't like it. And then there was a Christmas fabric there. And there was a Christmas fabric that looked really cute. But there was one there I just didn't quite get. So I'm not certain what I'll do with that fabric. But you can bet I'll find something to do with it. I think it would make cute backing for some of my cross-stitch fabric things, cross-stitch projects for Christmas that you turn into pillows and you need to put backing on them. I think I might use that for some of those. But I like both of the patterns that they sent to go with the Jolly Bars. So you have this month a choice of 2 patterns to do the Jolly Bar, that use that same Jolly Bar. So it's your choice. And this is the one that comes, every Jolly Bar comes with a pattern, whether you use it or not, but they give you a free pattern. So that is the March Sew Sampler box. And once again, excuse my pup just moved the camera, I'm sorry. Once again, I am very happy with my box. And there's supposed to be, it was unclear to me whether, I think it's just an extra free pattern is going to be, I think, for the rest of the upcoming year. It might be actually going to be going into the spring of next year. But they're going to be including some extra patterns April. And a new quilt along coming in April. A new block of the month starting. So I'm excited about all of that. So without further ado, I will say goodbye for this particular monthly Sew Sampler unboxing. Oh, I missed something. There is a spool of Aurifil thread and bigger thread. But I think it would probably do most of your top stitching for this project. I would consider, you know, what you were going to put in your bobbin. I would use my neutral, you know, depending on what you're going to do for your backing, I guess. So there you go, guys. To me, this is another successful haul, and I will see you on my next video. Bye-bye.